Hello, I'm James Morrow, and you know what? I know there's a lot of bad stuff and misery around the place these days, whether it be Vladimir Putin trying to cancel Ukraine or Joe Biden's inflation trying to cancel Americans' Thanksgiving. So you know what? I thought to myself this week, we better have a little fun. Turn to everyone's favorite source of presidential comedy, Hunter Biden, and specifically the media's attempts to cover up for the president's wayward son and pretend like hey, nothing to see here. How bizarre has it gotten? Well, I've got a doozy coming up for you, so let's have a look as we go busting the narrative. Right, so Hunter Biden, you know, the greatest fail son to grace our screens since The Godfather's Fredo Corleone.
I can handle things, I'm smart! Not like everybody says! Like dumb, I'm smart and I want respect!
Or the royal family's Prince Harry.
My wife said recently that our generation and the ones before us haven't done enough to right the wrongs of the past. I too am sorry. Sorry that we haven't got the world to the place that you deserve it to be.
Well, as we keep reporting, there are ever clearer indications that the Justice Department is preparing to make a move to bring some sort of charge against Hunter, if only to prevent an appearance of bias as they pursue their real target, Donald Trump. Now, it is looking like there is increasing evidence of serious wrongdoing on the part of Hunter Biden, which would, you would have to think, make the chance of charges more likely. According to multiple media reports, the FBI is in possession of, quote, voluminous evidence. Sounds like more than what they got at Mar-a-Lago of, quote, potential criminal conduct, unquote, by President Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, related to his overseas business dealings with China and Ukraine, according to disclosures of new whistleblowers. The revelations come out to the public in the form of a letter from Republican Senator Chuck Grassley that details these statements. And this was sent to Attorney General Merrick Garland, FBI Director Christopher Wray, and Delaware U.S. Attorney David Weiss, who is running the criminal investigation into Hunter Biden. Keep that name in your mind, by the way. This is the same information that was once dismissed as disinformation by those who would like to throw that word around as a technical, legal-sounding sort of way to say STFU, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. Because the whistleblower allegations relate to Hunter as well as James Biden, the president's brother, and they tie in to the duo's dealings with the Chinese government-linked energy conglomerate CEFC China Energy. They also relate to the younger Biden's work for Ukrainian gas giant Burisma Holdings. Senator Grassley said his staff, quote, reviewed the unclassified records supporting the claims and said, quote, based on recent protected disclosures to my office, the FBI has within its position significant, impactful, and voluminous evidence with respect to potential criminal conduct by Hunter Biden and James Biden. Unquote. Now, I tell you what, I hate the word impactful as much as you do, but I also don't have much time for allegations of corruption that go uninvestigated. Oh, and there's more. Grassley went on to say that Hunter's father, Joe Biden, you know, the guy playing the role of the President of the United States, knew all about this. Grassley goes on, quote, these documents also indicate that Joe Biden was aware of Hunter Biden's business arrangements and may have been involved in some of them, unquote. He added that it is, quote, unclear whether the FBI followed normal investigative procedure to determine the truth and accuracy of the information or shut down investigative activity based on improper disinformation, there's that word again, disinformation claims in advance of the 2020 election, and we all remember how that went down. Now, all of this is pretty big stuff, but the question is always, how is much of the media treating it? Well, no surprise here, like a non-story, but there was this telling bit from NBC's Ken Delanian, which I think gives the game away.
The feds are pretty confident they have an open and shut case against him. Is that what you're hearing?
Hunter Biden wasn't
an office holder. It was perfectly legal for him to take money from foreign governments as long as he wasn't inappropriately giving them information from his family or something. There's no hint of that. As bad as it looks, we should all acknowledge it looked terrible. He did this while his father was vice president and in charge of Ukraine issues, and he was taking $50,000 a month from that energy company, but no hint that he was ever going to be charged on that count. But again, yes, the tax charges, it's a fairly simple proposition. But now it all comes down to, what is this U.S. attorney in Delaware who was appointed by Donald Trump? What is he going to decide on?
Did you get that? Here's the playbook. Look, this all looks bad. But, you know, it's not necessarily illegal, and tax stuff happens all the time. And, you know, let's just keep focused on that stuff, you know, because everybody makes a mistake with their forms or whatever, not the big stuff. And if Hunter Biden is prosecuted, they say, it's only because the mean old prosecutor was appointed by Trump. Couldn't see that coming, could you? Anyway, thanks for watching. I am James Morrow, and to support this channel, please like, share, and subscribe below. And I'll see you next time for more Busting the Narrative. Bye-bye.